starting to slow down a bit, but this is good. We've been making a lot of good progress with Backs to the Bloodied. We've been leveling up. Currently at level 7. We started at 3. Well, so that's a massive level difference, but we've got our samurai armor, so we've got treasure, we've got people. We're at 43, which is a very good comparatively speaking. There are only 17 people here. If only I didn't love the Khanate. Imagine having hard mode from the start, but the enemies have aimbot and can hit you dead in the face with throwing axes like it's nothing. Oh god. If that's the case, then I'm definitely going infantry, because, Jesus, I need that shield. Oh, that's a problem. Huh. Anybody in a hoon? Man, we're actually... We have space for 53 more people. We might, for the first time in the game, in this game, hit our maximum amount of people. And it will all be freaking it'll all be the same freaking type. So Swadian Militia. And Bester. And me. And it's gonna be great. Alright, so let's see what we can pilfer. Because we're actually currently at war with the Nords, we can actually loot and burn their village, which I haven't done, I think. Maybe I did it like super early. But because I was always playing kind of like a good guy that always tried to make friends with all the villages he came across, I've never actually looted and burned down a village. So now that I'm playing a bandit, it's probably gonna have to happen. Sounds like a really in-depth mod. Troops are ready to upgrade. Unfortunately, because my trainer is fairly low, my trainer skill is fairly low, I'm not actually training them very fast, but I mean, something is better than nothing at all, right? I mean, this way, given an infinite amount of time, I can get them up to, like, top tier. Wait, no, that's not true, because my level has to be higher than theirs, but regardless, I'll actually be able to upgrade them. If I see anybody who's, like, say, hovering around the 20 men mark, I'll definitely attack them, but I'm going to be a little bit wary since they have upgraded units and I only have tribesmen, which is not going to end well for me at all. Let's see, what kind of defenses does Nudar Castle have? Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek. Oh, there's combat going on. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. Let's take a peek at Nudar's castle defenses. Probably high, all things considered. Especially since the Lord just left. 157. So yeah, it's pretty high. I just gotta remember that Nords will probably try to attack me on sight. Probably. So yeah. Friggin', take a hostile action. Yeah, loot and burn the village. One Swadian knight beats, yeah, 40 tribesmen. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Plunder the village, then raise it. The villages here are few and frightened, and they quickly scatter and run before you. Village is at your mercy. I can't actually scroll out, so I can't actually see if anybody's about to come and take me by the bum. Alright, watch it burn. Let's get all this sweet loot. On your order, your troops sack the village, pillaging everything of any value, then put the building to the torch. From the coins and valuables that are found, you get your share of 50 dinars. Not much, but... Oh, geez. Spice, the most expensive thing in the game. The most expensive resource in the game, sorry. Tools, super expensive resources. Jeez. Wine, honey, which is food-ish. Oh, man, this is amazing. How have I never done this before? Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, we'll leave you this one thing of cabbage. Alright, well, we're not good people. In fact, we just went down by 2 honor rating. But we don't have to be good people. In fact, we're trying not to be. Oh man, that was some pretty darn good, let's see how much money we're making off of that. Dear him. You guys hate the Nords, right? I'm sure you won't care. I'll just sort of like wipe this blood off of my samurai armor, it'll be fine. 53 men. Sweet. We can actually probably not die. Probably. Let's see what these guys are mostly. Caravan guys. Yeah, they're mostly horses. We really need to level up our dudes before we get too cocky. Yeah. I used to try to keep my honor up because I tried to play like the noble lord and all that. But, no longer. Artimener, don't really care. Marketplace. Let's see. Spice 800. We're making a significant amount of money. This man does not have enough money to pay us. We're gonna have to make a couple of trips around. Okay. Hang on. First of all, we want to sell that which our men won't consume. So we're selling the honey right away. Sell the fresh beef and the fresh chicken because they go bad. Olives, we don't want them eating. The fruit we can hang on to. I don't really care if they eat it because I think I'd prefer they eat it. Sausages, sure. Keep that as like a nice little happy fun time. Spices can be sold here. That's a good price. Oh, date fruit. Those also get eaten. Since there's only 10, they'll be eaten like it's nothing. If you didn't get the Nords to hate your face, I would have suggested farming sea raiders. Yeah. Men do consume honey. Yeah, that's why I sold the honey. See, I don't want them to consume like the really sort of like the luxury foods because that's kind of wasting it when I could be selling it for a very good price. Alright, pottery. They don't consume wine though, I'm pretty sure. And now I can just sell whatever, really. I know that the prices differ depending on where you go, but I don't really know. Oh, butter is also consumable. I don't really know as far as the stuff that I have here, like where the best place to sell them is. I know 800 is pretty much the best price I've seen so far. Alright, cool. So I shall head on over. Sweet! So that was a pretty penny and a half. All from one village. Nice. They don't consume wine or ale, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Uxal. Let's see. Did I end up selling my spices? No, I did not. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, we'll see. At least, I mean, we'll see who's paying more for them, right? That'll do. I didn't get any experience out of it, though, which kind of sucks. It's just raw stuff and money, but that's fine. I'm cool with stuff and money, and, you know, rating. You can sell your items at a weapon shop. That's true. I'd forgotten about that, actually. Huh. Okay. I had completely forgotten. I am Baxter the Bloodied, Count Baranz. Sup. I actually meant to assist you in your fight, but you seem to have dealt with it, so I shall move on. One of these days, I'm gonna have... Well, he is afraid of me, so I could probably take him, but I'm not confident enough with my tribesmen, so I should probably level up before I start taking on trade caravans. I do know that those are a very excellent source of loot, because I have done that before. Yes. So yeah, I left that goods shop because I figured, you know, they're out of money, but what I forgot was the weapon shop, the horse shop, and the armor shop have their own separate money counters, and they don't care like what you're selling them. It's the city's prices that matter. Ooh, there's a tournament! I wanted to do a tournament last time. Okay, so I'm almost at when I said I would stop, so I'm going to finish this tournament just to round off this episode, and that will be that. Okay, cool. This is going to be my first tournament of this character, which is awesome. I'm going to be like the mountain coming in, being all awesome and showing off how strong I am. How much of a big, strong man I am. Sell the tools, and this will kind of make sense that I'm selling tools to the weaponsmith, because he needs them. Okay, I'm also going to shuffle around my inventory so that stuff is actually on the top. Ooh, there's flax too. Forgot about that. Bam. Gotta just be a little bit annoying. Gotta move this. And there. Cool. Alright. All my stuff, just to make sure, is in order. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, it doesn't matter if my stuff is in order because it gives me items. Cool. 64 participants remaining, so this is going to be a 2v2. I'm going to bet everything on myself. Vex native and its easier version of native, but you could just change the settings and it's so garbage easy already. Why would you bother? Alright. Well. Okay, so the way tournaments work, I mean, I say this like you might possibly be unaware, but I'm pretty sure all of our... Oh, jeez. That's insane. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody in this lobby pretty much knows how tournaments work, so... Though, then again, I am recording these. So, the way tournaments work, for those unaware, is, you enter the tournament, you're given a color, and okay. You enter a tournament, the tournament goes by rounds. You can bet on yourself, or you can just fight. You can't actually bet on anybody else because that would be dumb. You're given a random set of items assigned to a random team, which is marked by your color. As you can see that I was yellow there. And you duke it out. So here there's going to be 3 teams, 7 fighters each, which is going to be cray-cray. You actually retain the ability to command. So, because there are 3 teams here, everybody hold your position. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I had no idea what I was in for. Okay, cool. I had kind of figured I could get everybody to stop and let the other 2 teams duke it out, but we all spawned on horses like right next to each other, so there's no point. I'm currently on blue team, so your team changes every round. Let's swoop in for some easy kills here. Luckily, friendly fire is off with melee weapons, just as a general rule in the game, not just tourneys. So if I forget randomly what team I'm on and accidentally stab a guy on my own team, which happens all the time, with me at least, then it's fine, they don't take damage. If this were ranged, however, they would take damage. But that's not a problem. Once again, I'm placing a bet on myself. Now, with every round, the value of your bet, because your odds increase by winning, the value of your bet actually decreases. So if you are one of the 64 entrants, and you place a bet on yourself, that's a 1 to 64-ish odds of winning. Therefore, you get a really, really high payout. But as the thing goes on, like if you're in the finals and it's like it's just 1v1, you got sort of like a 50-50 chance of winning, basically, which means if you spend 100, you'll only get something like 120 payout or 170 payout, I think. Yeah, good mod to get achievements in if you want to friggin' cheat achievements. That's no achievement. Yeah, so so you'll notice, like, now that I'm on round 3, it's only worth 500. But you can bet on yourself every round. You're not winning by round. You make the bet saying you're gonna win the entire tourney, basically. Oh, nice. Receive 0 damage. Dealt 0 damage. The actual weapon sets that are available depend on the nation in which you're jousting. So, for example, here it seems like it's all melee weapons on horses. If I were to go to the Nords, it would be all melee weapons on land, or like on your feet. And if I were to go to the Kyrgyz Khanate, it would be all either bows and arrows on horses or throwing spears on horses. Personally, I'm a fan of the Nord brawls because I like to be on my feet. But with this character, he would probably fit into the Kyrgyz brawls a lot better. Or Kyrgyz tourneys, rather, because, you know, horse archer. It's actually based on town. Yeah. Oh, is the town like... Oh, yeah. It's based on the town, but the towns are within the nations. But is it, like, specific to, like, even Suno and Praven are different? Or which are both Swadian towns? Because I know it's not the nation that owns it, it's the actual nation that it originally belonged to, but I didn't realize it was so specific that even within the nation there are different styles. In most Swadia it has lances. Okay, so there are other Swadian... I guess in Dirim it would be different? Or maybe Usta? Well, I'm just going based on personal observation, so you would know better than I if you did research on this. Cool. Sword Sister... Yeah, it just sort of randomly generates a bunch of dudes. In fact, if you click View Participants... Oh, there's only 2 left. Baxter the Bloodied and Sword Sister. Every time... when you do a tournament, if you have people on, like, heroes with you, like, for example, I have Beheshter, sometimes they'll join in the tournament too, as potential enemies to face. Also, weirdly enough, your health, if you have low health, you'll actually have a lower payout from the betting, which is strange, because you would technically have a lower chance of winning. So I don't really get why that happens. I do know if you play the same town's tournament in the same actual tournament over and over again, like if you win the tournament and then go immediately back into the same tournament, then the value of your bet definitely drops and drops and drops because you're the winner, so you're more likely to win again. Got like 400 hours in game. I've got closer to 200, so you've beat me there. You have won the tournament at Vuxtal. You're filled with pride as the crowd cheers your name. So I just gained notoriety, which is great. In addition to honor, fame, and glory, you earned a prize of 200 dinars, and because I was doing all that betting, 3,980 dinars from all the clever bets you placed on yourself. So that's not profit, that's income. But given that I spent, I think, something like 600 or 700, that's a pretty decent payout. So I went max betting right there. Because really, it's not worth doing anything else unless you're really unconfident. Cool. So this is all. No, I don't want to sell. All right, so that's a wow. We've almost hit the 10K mark, and we're not even in the 2-digit character level. So that's all for today's episode of Alex Tries to Game Mountain Blade. So thank you guys very much for showing up, and for the recorded stream, thank you very much for watching. Next time we come back, we're going to try to get our level up, get our influence up, try to get a big army, and hopefully take some sort of castle. And like I've mentioned already, this is sort of the area that I want to try to snatch a castle from. But really our best bet is sort of if Swadia declares war on somebody, they come in, take a castle, they'll not really have very many troops in it immediately, so hopefully we'll be able to swoop in and grab it in that little transitory period. That's the plan. We'll see how well it works. So thank you guys very much for showing up. I will see you next time. Have a great day.